Tipsy and Black.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. My name is Torrance, and this is the Young Tipsy and Black podcast, a podcast combining two of my favorite things, wine/spirits and music. Before we go any further, I want you to hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you mash it down and then you send it to a friend or two. Let people know I'm doing some great stuff here. If you enjoy it, please send it on. Let people know, tag them, do all the things. But today's a special day because today we got a special guest. All right, let's welcome my great friend, Calvin. Woo, Calvin!
We're going. What's up?
We are going to have a time today.
I am very excited. I'm very, very, very excited. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you for coming.
I am a fan of the show. I have watched every episode. I feel like, I kind of know the vibe, but I'm excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, I'm excited to have you here. We are excited to have you here. This is going to be great. Y'all don't even know, this is about to be a ride, a roller coaster that we don't even know what to expect. Okay, let's be clear. So let's just jump right into it and talk about what will be in our cups.
Yeah.
What's in the cup?
Let's
right?
get into it.
And today we'll be making, and I'm going to try.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to say it. A boulevardier.
Yeah.
Woo! Before we started, was it a boulevard?
Yeah, boulevard. You said who?
It wasn't happening. So tell us about the boulevardier because this is your.
It is. It's one of my favorite drinks, a boulevardier. It is in the old-fashioned family. So, you get kind of a lot of the similar things that you would get when you're drinking an old-fashioned. It's usually the base or the spirit base is usually like a rye whiskey or a bourbon. And for a boulevardier, you have Campari, you have vermouth. It's just a lot of alcohol.
Oh, I love that.
And it's strong.
Ooh.
But we're gonna get into it and see what it's given.
I can't wait to do that. But before we do that, because if we're gonna have someone on here, if I was going to introduce something, we gotta make sure that it is as black owned as it can possibly be. And so, without further ado, the rye whiskey that we will be having is the Uncle Nearest rye whiskey. You're gonna put a little closer to the people. Put it up on the screen. You put it up in their face. Okay, that Uncle Nearest rye whiskey. And for those of you who do not know about the Uncle Nearest story, it is, it was a well-kept secret until an article in 2016 or 2015 or something like that. But it was founded by Fawn Weaver, who I've met, and she's fantastic. But it was named after an African-American master distiller named Nathan Nearest Green, a formerly enslaved African-American who taught Jack Daniel the art of whiskey making in the 1850s.
Now, Jack Daniel is a name that I recognize.
Now, that one we know.
Yeah.
We know that one.
So, this is the person that taught Jack Daniel.
Amen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Jack said, I'm gonna run off with it because again. Okay. And shout out to the CEO, Fawn Weaver, as she is the first African-American woman to head a major spirits brand and is currently the creator of the most award-winning bourbon and American whiskeys every year since 2019.
You love it.
Okay. Hashtag shout out to Women's History Month. Y'all doing it big, and a black woman at that.
I see how you pulled that together.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we love women's over here. We love them. You know what I'm saying? No, it's just such a unique story, and it's something that is. There are so many stories like that,
right? That
we just don't know about,
right?
That are buried, that are not shared, and so.
And it gives the drink more purpose, It's like I'm drinking history.
History in a bottle. You understand? History in a bottle. I don't know. So I'm really, 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 really excited to try this with the Uncle Nearest rye whiskey. We will let you guys know what that tastes like in it as well. So let's we should go ahead and make this.
Yeah. Now you got the recipe, so you're gonna have to tell me so I don't put too much in this thing.
Absolutely. Can
I cuss on here?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
We grown. We grown as hell. well.
I'm saying this
Absolutely.
bitch, but I wasn't sure. You know.
We can cast. We can say.
Okay.
We can say we want to say because we is grown.
Okay.
So what we will do is we'll add 1 1/4 ounces of bourbon,
Okay.
1 ounce of Campari, and 1 ounce of sweet vermouth into the mixer.
Okay.
And then we would just stir it with ice until it's chilled.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
I'm gonna add some ice into this little mixer here. You know, the magic of television is right in front of us.
And this is the okay.
Yeah. So one of it, that's the 1 1/4 one.
Maybe let's just
You
because
know?
we're making one for you and one for
Yeah, we're making a double dosage.
So
2 shots of vodka.
should I be doing this right? Should I be doing this 4 times? Help me with my math. If I'm doing a double for both of us.
Oh, we're doing a double for both of us.
Then
I guess it would be 4. I didn't know we were doing a double for both of us.
Well,
I don't know. I feel like we're grown.
Right.
We're adults.
Right.
I'm a grown man.
I think that I am too.
Yeah. So if we're doing a double for both of us, absolutely.
There we go.
Yeah. So it should be just 2
of the Campari and the vermouth.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Campari.
Oh,
And while you do that, there we go.
We'll get this going here.
Okay. Switch it around.
And Campari is like a bitter,
Yes.
you know.
It's actually, so this is kind of what distinguishes the Boulevardier from like an old fashioned or something else like that. Like it'll either be a Campari or another type of bitter. But the Campari is what kind of distinguishes the Boulevardier.
Okay.
That particular profile.
And I love that. I do. Look at us. We learning great, beautiful things. I just, it's so great.
You're almost done. I'm so excited.
No, yeah. And so that was the Campari, and now we're moving to the sweet vermouth here. And again, it really is just going to the store, picking these things up. You can make this stuff at home, as you can see that we are doing right here, right now.
Yep.
In the comfort of our home. This is literally just it. Literally.
Okay. And then we stir.
And then we stir. Okay. And then we get to stirring. Until it's nice and chilled.
Okay. Stirring until
I'm
it's
very
nice
excited
and
for this,
chilled.
y'all. I ain't never had no Boulevardiers.
Ignorant.
I ain't never had no booze.
Ignorant. Okay. Setting this down.
Yeah.
Do a little pour.
The little pour. Ooh, okay. This is great. This is great.
There you go. And then, we can't forget. So we have.
Oh yes. It
the garnish.
also is a garnish of orange.
So orange.
Orange
so,
twist, if you will.
So take your twist.
My twist.
You can
Do like this, and you know you gotta do
do it on the.
do it on the rim. That's what we're doing. We're doing it on the rim.
Yep.
Right? We did a little spritz thing like they do in the commercials, but you can kind of see it. Spritzing out and drop it in there. Well, cheers, friend.
Cheers.
Okay, we're gonna try this out. Oh, this is alcohol.
Yeah. It's all. So the thing about it is that it's all alcohol.
It's all alcohol. And this is strong. This is gonna be a great episode, y'all. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
This is such a nightcap.
Yeah.
This is such a chill.
Yes.
Like, ooh, you know what? I'm at a hotel bar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's late. I done got done with my meeting.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, you know what? Let me get a Boulevardier. I don't know how to say it.
Real Kyle Barker.
Yeah, very Kyle Barker.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very Kyle Barker. Oh my God. This is fantastic.
And most of what you're tasting, I think the Campari really pulls forward, and that's most of what you taste.
It's mellowing it out significantly.
Yeah, right.
Because again, there was 4 shots in there, right?
And I feel like it's a little dangerous because I'm gonna put this down.
Yeah, okay.
It's good, but
It
it's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
I enjoy it. It is smooth.
And guess what? We get extra because we paid for the bottles.
I know. We're gonna be sipping.
It's fine. We'll make more. We're gonna make more.
The cameras
stop rolling. Okay, let's talk about it.
Okay.
And so when we talk about the Boulevardier, you wanted to pair this with a particular album.
I did.
And can you tell the folks? And now y'all know, when we get together, if y'all don't know, we get together, the music is going music. So
yeah,
let's talk about it. Let's talk about what album you chose.
The album that I chose to match with the Boulevardier is Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite.
My God, today. That is his debut album.
Yeah.
In 1996, it came out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So when we talk about the Boulevardier, right? You were just saying it's chill, it's relaxed, but it's also complex. You know, there's a lot to it, and I think that with Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite, first of all, it is, it feels like a concept album to me. You know, like it really does feel like you're in a hotel. Like it feels like you're kind of like in a hotel. It gives this experience of like being in a hotel, maybe meeting someone at the bar, slipping them your card to note, exactly, and meeting them for a little nightcap. So
I love it, and I agree. I feel like this encapsulates that album is such a sensual. This is
it's
such
sensual,
a sensual,
and it's sensual,
drink.
And it's also like. It's a love album.
It's intimate.
Because even the non-sensual songs, it's like, it's either heartbreak or I love you so much. I mean, I'm sure you have favorite songs.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Whenever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Oh,
of course. That. Also have some like you have Ascension, you have something, like you have some like up tempo, which again goes to the complexity of the drink, because I think it can take you through waves. You know,
absolutely.
I'm feeling a little bit of those waves right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because again, it's just straight alcohol, so we grouping and grouping over here.
But it's adult.
Yeah.
It's an adult, which is so crazy to me because I'm gonna let you take a guess. If you were guessing how old Maxwell was when that album came out, how old does the album feel to you? You know, like album, if like how, you know,
that's the album feels grown and sexy. The album feels 30 and over club card. You know what I'm saying, from back in the day when you was like, oh, I want to go to the 30 and over club. No. That's what the album feels like. It
Maxwell
feels like
was 22.
That's when
the album came out.
Because he recorded
meaning
that.
He may not have been able to drink.
Yeah.
when he recorded
that album, I think 2 years earlier, or like a year or two earlier. This album came out like a couple years after he had already done it.
I think it was born in 73. I think he turned 23 maybe like a month after the album came out.
This is a joke.
22 years old. Can you imagine?
This is a joke. This is a joke, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna tell you right now, because these songs,
Till the Cops Come Knocking, Jesus Christ.
Till the Cops Come Knocking?
At 22.
At 22.
To this day, I still don't feel old enough to I listen to that song and I'm like, okay, this is, I'm an adult.
Like, you know, you feel like, oh, wait, I need to close my blinds with this.
In a room in which there are no others.
In which there are no others.
Yeah.
Very much so a very sensual, intimate, like robust, full album. It's a full project.
Full body album.
If you have not sat back and listened to that album again, you're doing yourself a disservice. I know it came out in 96, and like some people don't like to appreciate old things. Or good things, good and old things. But I need you to tap back in to this this debut. For this to be your debut album,
right out the gate,
swinging. Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
At 22, I can't stress that enough.
How are you singing about these things?
At 22, it's so like the just the emotional intelligence that is required.
Yeah.
You know, to sing about love, sing about sex, sing about loss in that way.
And like for you to feel it. For us because I, again, never thought about what age he was when he came out with that album.
Yeah.
That never crossed my mind.
Of course.
And now, I'm about to say something controversial because of this. Now I cannot, because some people singing about grown folk stuff. And so you got grown folks who are in their 30s and their 40s throwing their bras and their panties on the stage.
Well, that's the thing.
Like that sex symbol now.
My mother is at least 10 years older than Maxwell. And she was listening, like, imagine listening to somebody, I don't know who 10 years our junior would put out an album and have me like, oh my God.
I'm about to lose my, I can't. Yeah, that's true.
Amazing.
Yeah, so, y'all, you mix a
Boulevardier
with Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite, a recipe for a good night.
A great night. I've had, actually.
Huh? Night?
Fun fact about this album, and then we can move
to the cops. Come a knock.
Yeah, me and my ex just had this album on repeat.
Wow!
Great night.
Wow. And
great night. We can move on now.
I tell you
Let's move on.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, while you do that,
You're gonna make another. That's great.
Because
He's empty.
Yikes.
I'm running my damn mouth and I'm sipping.
No, I drink like a damn fish.
I'm trying to slip slowly. So good. So we're gonna move right into. I know I usually do the Tipsy Teapot a little separate, a little different places, but we're just gonna rock with it. We're just gonna go with the vibes. And right now, my legs are not moving. So we are here with the Tipsy Tea, and y'all know I like to talk about things and involving music as much as I can. Let y'all know what's out there. Let y'all know what's going on, what's happening all over the place. Now, I know that some of you may have seen it already. Most of you have. If you haven't, turn on the television. I don't know.
Do you carry a lunchbox?
Do you carry a lunchbox? Beyonce announced the title of Act 2, which is called Cowboy Carter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And there has been some speculation about the title. I don't know if you've
I don't know the speculation.
Yeah, so people are like, oh my God, this is so lazy, this is so boring. Well, there's a low-hanging fruit, but apparently there's a deeper story to it.
Okay, because what I will say is the title made me think more like EP than album. To be honest with you, it feels like a title of something that would be like, oh, let me like put these 6 or 7 tracks together, and like something a little like adjacent to what the studio albums would be. Kind of like everything is kind of like an Everything Is Love moment. Okay, Cowboy Carter, it kind of felt like that to me. No shade, but I hadn't heard about I don't know what story you're about to tell.
Yeah, so the story is, and I'm roughly kind of just like throwing out, what I've heard in from the people out there. But apparently there was like the Carter family was like a very famous like country...
Sean's family?
No. Oh. Like back in the day when country music was just kind of getting started, I guess. There was a very famous white family named the Carters.
Oh,
and they were like into the country scene.
Yeah.
But there was a black man who taught them like a specific type of it's called the Carter picking, right?
And Uncle Nearest type.
Hey! Wow. Now let's talk about a thing today on the pod.
Wow.
Oh my God, today.
But no, I mean that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, and so apparently the Carter family, the white family, went around to different places with him, with the guy. I can't remember his name. My God, I need to know his name before I'm like erasing people.
You're not erasing him.
I'm not.
It's okay.
But he taught her like these things, like the younger daughter, and they went around buying songs from black people. I don't know about buying, but like getting songs from black people. Go, oh, can I use this? Can I do whatever? And he went around and toured with them and taught them how to play and do all these things in country music. And so I am under the impression from others that are like, wow, this is an ode to like the cowboy, like an OG cowboy kind of moment.
Okay.
So that's what people are saying. Now, This could all be some TikTok,
Bullshit.
Instagram conspiracy bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling y'all what I hear.
She is intentional in everything that she does.
She's very intentional. We know nothing else about this lady. She gonna take your money and that she's intentional.
Yeah.
Those are two motherfucking things that she gonna do. Okay. So I'm excited to hear the album. I'm excited to see it. I've always been a country fan personally.
Yeah.
Like the Chicks, formerly known as the Dixie Chicks.
Right.
Has always been on play.
Yeah.
I really do enjoy country music, so I'm very interested in seeing how the scope of country music is, like the how people see country music now that Beyonce's about to come out with this album.
I can't wait.
Right?
I can't wait.
It's gonna.
Yeah.
She's pushing the world.
There
She's changing the world.
There was someone that suggested possibly because Beyonce has such a connection to Selena that she might have a Tejana record on there. Now that and the Texas connection, that's a conspiracy, or not even a conspiracy, but a theory.
Baby.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I'm going to.
Yeah, all of it.
Don't play with me.
I know.
Selena's, y Latinos, and you know, Miss Dolly.
Yes.
Miss Dolly went out there and ran her mouth a little bit.
Oh, right.
And said
said
on
she
Jolene.
did, yes.
Saying,
Now
I think she said, I think she did Jolene. I'm going to tell you what. Dolly had a pin on her.
Yeah.
And Dolly was talking to some real stuff.
Yeah.
She said, please, I'm begging you, don't take my man.
Oh my God.
I'm begging
please.
you. Please.
Please.
I know that you got all this stuff.
Listen.
But girl, I need this.
Listen.
Beyonce
Any other man.
Beyonce singing Jolene, I'm not going to be well. I'm going to be honest with you.
And she can relate.
Cardi B just came out with a new project.
Yeah. It's called Enough.
A new song called Enough.
Mm-hmm.
I
like it.
I do too. It's very OG.
It feels like a return to form. It feels like Bodak Yellow vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that we get a Cardi album this year.
She been quiet watching all the hell break loose with all the other rap girlies, because I'm gonna tell you what it's been hell.
Yeah.
So,
and it's been years. I mean, she only has one album. It came out in 2018. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that reality check. That like you got one project.
Yeah.
And you just been featured.
So many features.
But you are.
Yeah.
You are Cardi B.
But when she's become a name.
Yeah.
And I think that she's always been a person that was chasing a bag.
Yeah.
So I think when she realized she could be in Pepsi commercials and a guest host on TV shows and not have to go in the studio all the time, it's like I'm getting a check. Still. I'm very wealthy.
I really want.
I just
money.
don't.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah. Where the money?
Rapping kind of felt like a means to an end, and
We'll see. And she probably like it. I like it.
Yeah.
It's
like
cute. I like the beat.
Yeah. So yeah.
We have also Halle in Your Hands.
Yeah.
That came out.
That did come out.
That came out. That's for y'all to listen to. And it's out.
This is what I truly feel. And I love Chloe. I love Halle.
Mm-hmm.
I love Chloe and Halle.
Mm-hmm.
I think that their powers are at full form when they work together. I truly, because it's like the critiques that I would have of Halle, the critiques that I would have of Chloe, I never had when they were together.
Yeah.
And I think they just balance each other out well.
Yeah.
Like Chloe comes from one side of it, a very particular side, and Halle comes from another side. But I think that I don't know. I feel like Ungodly Hour is going to be the best thing that they ever do.
I hope that they do come back together very soon. I know they are working on some new music. I did read that not too long ago. So I know they are, working on some things together. I really appreciate that. I think that Halle is getting out some music on her own because Chloe had some music on her own too. And I think that they both have different sounds. And I can also Like, cause it sounds good. Like the song sounds good. It's not a bad song at all. I didn't want to be very clear.
Yeah.
It's just not.
It's
not
a little
Chloe
boring.
and Halle.
It's a little boring.
Yeah, I'm
it's
like
a little boring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like it doesn't have like repeat value. It's not something that I want to play over and over.
I don't.
Yeah. And I felt the same way about Angel too. It's like this is a really pretty song and the video is beautiful and Halle's so beautiful and oh my god, Halo. But like
gorgeous. Yeah.
Again, better together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go into these two because they came out last week. And they're two of my personal favorites, and I was not a guest last week. But so last week, Tank came out with a song. I love Tank. If anyone knows me, they know that I love Tank. He came out with a song called "Before We Get Started" with Fabulous.
Fabolous.
He's good, and it's good.
I like it too.
Right? Yeah, you listen to it.
I listen to it. I like
exactly.
it too. It's very like R&B.
Yeah.
It's just good R&B. It's just really good OG feel R&B feeling. Like it's love.
And that's what I need.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all. And then Flo. So Flo, if you have not heard of Flo, a girl group that's come out within the last 3 years. Out of the UK. Fantastic. I love them. We've met them.
Yes. Yes.
But they came out with a song called Walk Like This that I love. What I really love about Flo is they really do give me that like turn of the century, early 2000s, and not even just Destiny's Child. I think that's like the easy comparison.
That's the easy mark.
I think about
absolutely
702. I think about Black. I think about those girl groups.
Yeah.
They really give that kind of vibe
that
I really appreciate. But they came up with a song called Walk Like This that we also listened to.
And it was good. It's good as like
I love it.
When you listen to Walk Like This, it immediately is just like, oh my god. I literally was just like, oh my god.
I am a grown man that has no issue being a teeny bopper every now and then.
Because that's the vibe. Though. You know what I mean?
Like it's reminiscent and it feels good and it's fun and it's like
feels good. It's such a feel good project. It's like the song itself and like all their songs, they just all feel good to listen to.
Yeah. And
there aren't many people that say, oh my god, I feel amazing every time I
and they can sing down.
And they sing down. They sing their asses off. So we love Flo.
We love Flo.
Willow also came out with a song, Willow Smith. And with a song called Symptom of Life. Very good. Very, very good. I don't know. It's different than her previous music that she's released. Okay. But it's so chill. I love the direction that she's going with her music now. I think she's singing. Like Mother's singing.
Because I was gonna say this is a song I have not heard. So is it like the rock kind of vibe?
It isn't really rocky.
Okay.
It's like it's just more chill. It's like a really good I don't know how to describe it. Very indie though.
Okay.
Very indie vibe.
Okay.
Very good. I really like it.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, I like it.
I trust your taste.
Yeah.
And then so Tierra Whack came out with an album called World Wide Whack. And I love it.
I haven't heard this yet.
Okay.
But we finna get into
it's a great album. And then also I wanted to highlight a track on the album. Because there's a track on the album, it's the second track. It's called Misbehave, but like misbehave.
Like a Mrs. a miss. Okay.
Right. And what I enjoy about it, so it feels like something that would be on like the Black Panther soundtrack, like the instrument. So I don't know the name of the instrument, but when you hear the song, you will recognize it like immediately. Okay. Because it's kind of that like it's similar to like the Dora Milaje sound. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? All right, but it's a Tierra Whack song and it's lit, so it's like I picture it as like the song like Okoye would listen to when she's like getting ready in the mirror, getting ready to go out on the town in Wakanda. You know, like legit.
That's kind of tight.
It's nice. So now it's like a nice kind of right.
I feel like we all need to
Misbehave.
Listen to Misbehave. We gotta listen to Misbehave.
Right.
Yeah. So that wraps up our Tipsy Tea part, right? We told you about some
And-
new music.
And I am that.
And I am indeed that. We are both-
I
we are
am
both
that. Jesus.
And I have been trying to slow down my drinking because I have to read now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So take me through, because I know what's coming next.
Okay. So this is the Sip Responsibly section. This is where I read drunken stories and we discuss why it's so important to sip responsibly.
And I have not heard this.
And he has not heard this
so
yet.
I'm hearing this blind.
So he's seeing this just as blind as y'all are.
Okay. And
And this is gonna be ridiculous. And you have to bear with me because I'm gonna tell you what's about the Boulevardier.
Go.
I'm sorry. I warned y'all before we start. Warned you. Okay.
Okay. I'm listening.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
I went to a party and ended up reconnecting with an old friend from high school. This was a relatively small party. Maybe not the right word, small get together perhaps.
Kickback.
Which had maybe 10, 11 people.
Okay.
Yeah, so about a kickback.
Yeah.
Exactly, a little kickback vibe. Everyone else had already fell asleep, and needless to say, him and I were the only two awake. Okay? The only place left for us to sleep was the basement, and we'd have to share a sleeping bag. I'm a chick, he's a dude, but he was super respectful and a great old friend, so it wasn't weird. It was the dead middle of winter, and there was no heat in the basement, so we plugged up a little heater next to it. I was pretty wasted and was also freezing my ass off. He's in the middle of telling a story, and I'm eyeballing the fuck out of the heater. I think our brainwaves are connected on some other drunken timeline, but he falls quiet for a solid 10 seconds. He's looking at me, and I'm looking at the heater. He whispers, "Don't do that." And what do? I reach out and decide, because I'm so cold, I'm going to put my bare hand on this burning hot heater. I made dead eye contact with him as I did it. I was so wasted, I didn't feel pain.
Wait.
I didn't feel pain at first and kept my hand there for a solid 5 to 6 seconds. All the while looking this dude dead in his optic steps. I finally pull back and start freaking out while he's dying laughing at how big of a dumbass I was. I had to keep my hand wrapped for like a week after that. Burnt the whole palm side of my hand.
And that's the woman in this situation?
That's the woman in this situation. Got caught up. You know what happens when drunken lusts meet each other?
Okay. So do you think, because she said that they were just, respectful, whatever. So are you thinking that there was maybe a little bit something?
I'm looking at your eyes like this, and I'm putting my hands.
You
have
something to prove.
You got something to prove. It's definitely like, he's like, please don't. Don't do that.
Yeah.
And she just said.
Meanwhile,
she said,
fucking freezing her fingerprint or burning her fingerprints
literally
off.
on some Men in Black shit. And what about it? She said, and what about it?
Why would she do that?
I don't know. Again,
why would she do that?
The importance of drinking and sipping responsibly is when you do stupid shit, probably to impress this young man, right? An old friend. You can connect it with an old friend. It's cold where you at. I get it.
It does. Okay.
Go ahead.
It does seem a little bit suspect that in a house with 10 to 11 people, they had to be
the only
two people. And they had to be the only two people down there.
They had to be
in the same sleeping bag.
Like, you're being ridiculous now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're telling us a narrative to try and skew. Honey, I know lust when I see it, and it's all over your body. Okay?
And so she's trying to prove she can take a little pain by putting her hand on the heater.
And they're gonna stare in his eyes like this. And I'm pretty. Literally cooking your
grilling
your hands right now, okay? Fresh meat, okay, on that grill, and you just sitting there like this, trying to be. Girl, stand short. Stop it.
Girl, get up. Girl, get up.
No,
Girl, get up. Like, what are you doing for? Okay. But yeah.
But that's what, so you know,
It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. And so again, it goes to like the idea of like, you trying to paint the story of like, he was a gentleman, he didn't try anything. We had to sleep in the basement where there was no heat at all. So we had to put on a heater.
Because also, just putting your hand on a heater is not gonna warm your body. Like that couldn't have been what she was trying to do, because she had a point to prove. She had a point to prove.
I don't know what the point was, but the point was, again, he laughs at you like, what? You was a dumbass, because that's what you did.
Yeah.
Dumbass behavior. So,
yeah.
you know.
When you do clownery.
But the clown comes back to bite every time. So that's why I tell y'all all the time, every episode, please sip responsibly, because what we don't have time for is those lusty eyes with an old friend
in a sleeping bag.
In a sleeping bag.
Basement.
In a basement.
With a heater.
And now you got to go to the hospital.
Right.
With first degree, second degree, we don't know.
And now you can't feel shit for
now
the next
Now you
5
can't
weeks.
use your hand. What?
It's not worth it.
The liquor did this?
It's not worth it.
Insanity, y'all.
It's not worth
Again. Stand up. Wow.
How's that Boulevardier treatment?
I'm I am.
Yeah.
I'm still here. Okay, we have to figure out a way to regulate young Tipsy and Black. Because this is.
You have one guess.
Wow.
You start acting.
Oh, can you believe this? Oh my God, don't give me shit.
But this is also okay. To be fair, I think. Well, I know because I've seen every episode. This is your first spirits episode. It's been all wine before.
It has been all
so
wine.
We may need to regulate.
Yeah, we need to figure this out. We need to figure this out. And if we do, baby, we can't have Campari,
right?
And vermouth and a whiskey.
You're gonna need a mixer. You're gonna need some tequila soda.
100 proof rum. Yeah. That, honey. We want a little soda,
right?
Little spritz of Sprite or something like that. Little splash of
ginger beer.
But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. Did you enjoy yourself?
I had a really good time. This has been so fun.
It's been great. It's so amazing. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me.
And you know what? Again, if you've listened this far, I love you so much. If you didn't, you're dead. No, I'm kidding. Please like, subscribe. Please. Please like and subscribe, and tell your friends to like and subscribe. Tell another friend here. You got anything to say to those people before?
No. I mean, should I follow my hand?
Yeah. What's
_ Cal Kent, CALKENT. That's Twitter. That's Instagram.
And if you are in Los Angeles, you're looking for a DJ.
Don't do that.
Listen right here, DJ 40 Cal don't play no games. The boy knows his music. Okay, he knows how to create a time. We have a time every single time. So I would be remiss if I didn't mention greatness when greatness is in right here. You know what I'm saying? A good DJ, because you know a lot of people got a lot of followers and they be doing a lot of big shows. And they be doing things and you get there and you do, I didn't mention no names. I didn't say anyone's name.
Thank you so much. We've had such a great time.
Such an amazing time. Thank you all so much. I love you all. Thank you.